voy es porque voy primero. Ando por la calle sin pisar el suelo. Yo sé de que me quiere mal y quiere más con la gente que le trata fatal. De verdad, mejor sola con mi energía. Todos queréis bulla y yo soy alegría. Ya no tenéis cobra y ya no tenéis de nada. Ni en fama pero moriréis de pena. Savage, ¿sabes o no? Woke bitch, playing solo. I'ma wet like a low. I'ma wet like a low. Vas detrás como locos por estar en el foco. You don't know what's about, you don't know what it feels like yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Naturalistas, welcome back. Well, we have something different, very different from what we usually discuss on the show. But I am so excited to bring you a little bit of technology. We can't stay behind, okay? So we have Jan with Beem here. Beem is a technology, and he's going to tell us exactly how it works. So welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
Great. So tell us more about Beem.
So I want to rewind real quick to my upbringing. It was very unconventional.
Wow.
I grew up on a hippie community on the east coast of Australia. We had about 40 families living on this big forest block, solar power, rainwater, gardens, and we had one cow because my Swiss parents didn't trust the dairy industry.
All natural, huh?
Exactly. And so I was there and I thought my upbringing was the worst.
Wow.
I thought I was so disadvantaged and that I wasn't set up for success.
Wow.
But you know, going into the real world, I then realized that actually that natural upbringing gave me a superpower. And that superpower was the ability to communicate intimately with a group of people. And this was how we did it on the community. And when I came to the real world, the big cities, I realized that we use technology. And technology just doesn't quite cut it in creating meaningful emotional connection. And that's how Beem started.
Beem, so you just had this magnificent idea that I'm going to make things better, and that's how Beem came about.
Basically, yes. I saw a bunch of tech companies being very techy, trying to make technological solutions to problems that they didn't quite understand. And that was, how do we communicate intimately across distance? And for thousands of years, we've used all sorts of tech, from marathon runners to communicate with each other, to putting a piece of paper on a bird's leg, carrier pigeons.
Right, the messengers.
And now we use things like video, which has been around for quite a while. And so we at Beem thought that what if we can create the psychological next step of communication, and that is to create presence, to put the communicator, i.e. the human being, digitally into someone else's space as if they were really there.
Wow.
And that's what we created.
So it's basically you're beaming yourself to that emotional connection, that where you're not presently there, but the voice is what carries the vibration. So in that end, you're good. And then physically, you are seeing the person that you might not be able to see otherwise.
Correct. And a lot of tech companies, even the big ones, have tried to solve that by creating avatars or some sort of weird skeleton-tracked humans, which look very creepy.
I agree.
And they've tried and tried and tried again using technological solutions. We approach this from a psychological perspective.
Okay.
And that was, how do we replicate the human perfectly? And it's actually you. It's no fake CGI or avatar or cartoon character. It's absolutely actually you being transported into someone else's space.
Naturally.
Kind of like the Star Wars Jedi Council,
Yes.
but high definition.
I love it. And you're able to be in the environment that you want to be in. So you can also, tell us a little bit about the environment itself.
So what's interesting with this is you feel like you're communicating with another physical human, but you're in your comfortable space. Because you're in your own home and they're in their own home, but you're both holograms in each other's spaces.
I absolutely love it. So Naturalistas, what do you think? I think you need to go to beem.me, learn more, download it to your phone, and try it out. Once you try it out, you're gonna love it, because I have been in shock at what you can see. This is great, especially if you have people overseas or people you can't see very often. For those of us that live in the States and have family all over the world, this is amazing. It is such a communication tool, but it's different because it's naturally you. And naturally you appearing in front of these people could make a huge difference. What do you think, Jan?
Absolutely. I'd love to see what you do with it. You can send your friends, family, messages. You can use it for any sort of commercial reasons. We also have a commercial model that has real-time calling, not just the recorded messaging feature. So download it, try it out, and let us know.
Another thing, have you experienced with Beem and beauty?
Yeah,
Or any
absolutely.
beauty?
So
Tell me about that.
We've done a bunch of stuff where we've had beauty influencers beam themselves into the space of their followers to show them their newest makeup routines. We've had fashion influencers beam themselves into different places all around the world to sell fashion. It really is that emotional connection. And if you can't be there physically, Beem is definitely the next best thing.
So I could definitely see this for beauty products, especially those new natural beauty products or beauty brands out there that want to have their sales rep be in front of the customer, but not literally, but beam there. So this is something more to explore. This is great. You should look into beem.me and see what it can do for your business. What do you think?
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, thank you for being a Naturalista. We appreciate you being here. I know you're on vacation, so thank you. And Naturalistas, go to beem.me, check it out, and let us know on TikTok how you liked it, the Naturalista 7. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Naturalistas, and we will see you next time. Welcome to Naturalista. Today we embark on a journey into the transformative realm of sound and vibration, exploring how the power of sound can elevate our frequency and align us with the higher states of consciousness. At the heart of this exploration lies the science of frequencies and vibrations. Everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the vast cosmos, vibrates at its own unique frequency. Can you believe that? By understanding this principle, we can harness the power of sound to create resonance and harmony within ourselves and our environment. How exactly do sound vibrations influence our frequency? It begins with the concept of entrainment, where the rhythmic pattern of one vibrating object synchronizes with the frequency of others. When we expose ourselves to the sound frequencies that resonate with our natural state of being, our own vibrational frequency begins to align with that of the sound, resulting in a state of coherence and balance. One of the most powerful tools for harnessing the power of sound is through the use of a hertz, which measures the frequency of sound and waves. Different frequencies have different effects on our consciousness and psychology, with some frequencies promoting relaxation and healing, while others stimulate energy and creativity. Two ends of the spectrum. Sound healers and practitioners often utilize specific frequencies such as 432 Hertz or 528 Hertz. They're believed to have profound effects on our mind, body, and spirit. These frequencies are taught to resonate with the natural rhythms of the universe, promoting feelings of harmony, love, and interconnectedness. Whether it's through the soothing tones of crystal singing bowls to the rhythmic beats of drums or the melodic vibrations of chanting, sound has the power to evoke profound shifts in our consciousness, raising our frequency and aligning us with higher states of awareness. As we continue to explore the science and spirituality of sound, let us remember that we are vibrational beings in a vibrational universe. By attuning ourselves to the frequencies of love, joy, and abundance, we can unlock the infinite potential within and live lives of profound harmony and alignment. Sound is a form of energy that is produced by vibrations traveling through a medium, such as air, water, or solids. These vibrations create waves of pressure that propagate through the medium, and when they reach our ears, they are interpreted by our brain as sound. Sound can affect your vibration in several ways, psychologically and energetically. A psychological impact of sound waves can directly stimulate the nervous system and affect the brainwave patterns, leading to changes in physiological states. For example, soothing music or sounds with a slow tempo can induce relaxation by slowing down the heart rate, reducing blood pressure, and promoting the release of feel-good hormones like endorphins. The next one is resonance. Sound vibrations can resonate with the cell tissues and organs of our body. When exposed to certain frequencies, the body may naturally synchronize with those vibrations, leading to a state of coherence and harmony. This phenomenon, known as entrainment, can influence our energy field and overall vibration. The next one is the emotional response. Sound has the power to evoke emotions and feelings. For example, uplifting music or chanting may elevate mood and increase feelings of joy and positivity, therefore raising our vibration. Conversely, dissonant or harsh sounds might create stress and discomfort, lowering our vibration. Yeah, can you believe that? Energetic resonance. In holistic and spiritual traditions, sound is believed to interact with subtle energy fields and chakras within the body. Different sounds and frequencies are associated with specific energy centers, and by using sound intentionally, one can balance and harmonize these energies, promoting a higher vibrational state. Next one is intent and intention. Sound can be infused with intention and purpose, amplifying its energetic impact when created with positive intentions such as healing, love, gratitude. Sound vibrations carry those intentions and can uplift and transform the energetic environment, raising the vibration of both individuals and spaces. Overall, the relationship between sound and vibration is multifaceted and can influence us on physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual levels. By consciously choosing sounds that resonate with our highest good and align with our intentions, we can harness the transformative power of sound to elevate our vibration and promote a holistic well-being. Sound healing, also known as vibrational therapy, utilizes sound frequencies and vibrations to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and alleviate pain, and support overall well-being. By resonating with the body, cells, tissues, and organs, sound can induce a state of coherence and harmony through entrainment. This can lead to stress reduction, pain management, emotional release, enhanced mental clarity, and spiritual connections. Sound healing practices, including listening to soothing music, chanting, toning, and playing sound instruments, offer holistic support for mind, body, and spirit, promoting wellness and vitality. Thank you so much for watching Naturalista, and we will see you next time. Welcome back to Naturalista. This week we have such a special show for you. Mindfulness, gratefulness. Okay, so what is all that? And how do we incorporate it into our daily life? When you're going through a process in your journey, or you're going through certain situations in life that you can't understand why they're happening, you have to take the time to stop. And you're going to learn what that stands for is very, very soon. Also, apply these different things to your daily life. Tell us how it went. We can't wait to see the results. Welcome to Naturalista, guys. Here we are again with a wonderful show full of amazing things that will make your life better. Today we have an author and someone who went through a journey to decide to work on mindfulness. And we are going to share with you so many different tips on how to apply this to your life. Please help me welcome Piero Fauci to our show. How are you, Piero?
I am doing excellent. I'm very happy, Judith, to be here, and I want to thank you for inviting me.
We're so excited because I think so many people need to incorporate these different things into their daily life. And I think we're going to start from the top. So tell me a little bit about what inspired you to want to write books about mindfulness and finding your interior or inner peace.
So it is a journey. It was a journey for me. So 20 years ago, I was a very successful multinational executive, if you will. I was doing business all over the world, but especially in Latin America and the Caribbean. And then that process, that is a normal process these days, a bigger company acquires a smaller company.
Right.
It's called merger and acquisition, and then they kind of remove the top executives. It's a process of downsizing. And then I found myself without a job.
Oh my goodness.
And fear kicked in. So I was here in the United States. The company actually brought me here to the United States 25 years ago. And I'm originally from Brazil, and I was working with them in Argentina, Chile, and then I came to the U.S., to Florida. But anyhow, what happened to me is that in that process, I had panic attacks. And then one friend of mine came with this idea, said, Piero, why don't you come with me for a weekend silent retreat?
That's a good friend.
But I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
At the time.
Yes, I said, Jack, you don't understand. If I go to a place like this and I go to the silence, I think I'm going to lose it. I didn't know anything about the workings of the brain, but I said, imagine with all that fear, all that anxiety, becoming silent. It was unimaginable for me. Well, he was very kind.
To get you through the door of looking into mindfulness and alignment.
That's exactly what happened. So I went, and I found it incredible. I never had such an experience before, right? And then I started to practice, and from there I started to learn, and from there I started to teach. So I teach mindfulness meditation and mindful living. And this is what led me to write the books, A Better Mind, A Better Life, and A Better World. Yes,
we're going to try to incorporate some of the tips. So there's 365 tips.
There are 365 essays, so the 3 books compound 365 essays. They are pretty much standalone, but it gives a lot of advice on things that you can do to improve your well-being, your mental, emotional, physical well-being, as well as the quality of your life. The many problems that exist in the world, I try to focus on the ecological crisis and what we can do to tame the ecological crisis. And I think that one of the things that we can do, for instance, is to practice mindfulness meditation.
Wow. And if you could give our viewers maybe 5 tips to try to incorporate into their daily life. You know, we all have very crazy, chaotic lives at times. Some other times is totally silent or very quiet. And in between those times, what do you recommend that someone could do that is small, that doesn't take a total adjustment of the mind, that they can probably incorporate to their day to start working on these 365 different essays and tips that you have?
Absolutely. So there are a few things. I think that if you can meditate a little bit, and meditation is nothing exoteric, it's simply sitting and trying to focus your attention. So one of the practices, for instance, is the practice of focusing on our breath. Use in any moment of your day. So when you feel you're stressed, it didn't take us more than 1 minute, and 1 minute counts. Breathing in deeply, bringing the air as much as possible to the base of your lung, but again with a soft belly, and then breathing out slowly, because when the exhalation is longer than the inhalation, you're activating something that we call the relaxation response.
The relaxation response. Well, we hope that you tried this method, incorporate it into your daily life, and we hope that you feel more relaxed. Now you could go have some water and hydrate, and we're going to thank Fauci again for being here today. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. For more information on Piero Fauci, go to his website, pierofauci.com.